Hello, welcome to the Yarn and Yarns YouTube channel. My name is Angela and all of the places you can find me should be linked in the description box below this video. Welcome to Let's Explore My Advents Part 4. So this is the last of the Advents that I'm going to start opening at the beginning of the month. If you watched my vlog this week, you might remember me mentioning that I have been hoarding an Advent calendar that was so generously gifted to me at the end of last year. I hope you don't mind me mentioning this, Fee. But the lovely Fiona of Flourish Fibres reached out to me at the end of last year and said that she had one of her advent calendars left and she wanted to send it to me, which I was just completely blown away by that kind generosity. And we did chat about me maybe opening it at some point during the year rather than saving it for Advent. In the end, I decided to wait, although the wait has been torturous, I can tell you, and save it for this special time of year. As I mentioned in my vlog this week, December's not always the easiest month for me. With that in mind, I decided to wait and open this Advent in December because I always love receiving virtual hugs from friends, but particularly in December they definitely help to get me through, and this is definitely a massive virtual hug. So this is the 2019 Advent calendar, so I'm not going to be spoiling anything for anyone by opening this and showing it off here on the video, because I don't think Fiona, you did Advent calendars this year, did you? Now, as per the other videos, I'm recording this on the 1st of December, day one, so I'm going to open the first package with you today, but as the video goes on, hopefully there'll be a little bit of progress to show you and some more of the lovely yarns that come out of this calendar. I've got two possible projects for this, and I'm not sure which way it's going to go yet because I haven't seen the yarn in this package. The first possibility was inspired by Grace of Babble's Travelling Yarns. I think last year she used the Flourish Fibres calendar from the year before to knit a timely cardigan, which is a pattern by Truly Myrtle, Libby Johnson, a sort of striped cardigan. And I thought that was a brilliant idea, except I do own the timely pattern, but I also have specifically purchased some other yarn for that pattern. So I thought rather than make two timelies, I would just use the yarn in here to start making a striped sweater. I'm not sure which pattern I'm going to use yet, if this works out. I'm thinking maybe I might just use the Flax Light numbers, and knit some stripes into that pattern. The reason I don't know yet whether I'm definitely going with this is because I need to pair the Advent yarn with other yarns in order to have sufficient for a sweater. So I purchased two skeins of Cartrev in their Forest colourway. I know Fee's calendar, if I remember rightly, is naturally dyed, so I thought this lovely green colour might be a good one to pair with naturally dyed yarns, but I'm not sure yet whether the sort of base, the makeup of the two yarns are going to play nicely together. This is a possibility. I'm going to open the first package and compare the yarn and see what I think. If that plan doesn't work out, then I think I'm going to knit a habitation throw, which is a lovely pattern by Curious Handmade. I'm pretty sure I downloaded the habitation throw for free. I think she had it as an offer at some point, or at least it was on sale. I know it's a paid for pattern usually, but it's designed as an Advent project to work with mini skeins. So if my sweater plan doesn't work out, I know I will find another use at some point for this beautiful yarn from Cartrev. These are the possibilities. So let's get into this calendar, open the first package, and then hopefully that will help me decide which way I'm going to go with the yarn in this Advent. So yarn number one, and this says Mahonia berries. Not sure how you pronounce that. I have to confess, I've not heard of those before. So I shall definitely look those up. But let's open package number 1. Really excited about this. Ooh. Now that is a beautiful grey colour. Absolutely beautiful. Now I'm not sure whether this is going to play well with the carte trèfle or not. This seems a little bit sort of more tightly spun. Trèfle is definitely a bit plumper. I think you can probably see that on camera. But we may be going with the habitation throw for this advent, which I'm not mad about at all. But hopefully, by the magic of YouTube, all will become clear in just 1 second. It's Advent Day 2, the 2nd of December, as I'm recording this, and I'm about to open the second package from my amazing Flourish Fibre calendar. The Flourish Fibre project, I think I have decided I'm going to make a habitation throw rather than the stripy sweater. The only project that I didn't manage to make any inroads on yesterday on the first day of Advent, but I'm imagining that I'll have time to catch up on some of these projects at the weekends. Anyway, day 2, and this one says Saxon Blue on the back. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. It's a really kind of what I would call a sea greeny sort of colour. You know, that lovely colour that you get from sort of sea-worn glass sometimes. And I think, oh, isn't that going to make a gorgeous start to my habitation throw? Yummy. I'm desperate to get that on the needles. So actually I think I might wind up these skeins while I'm up here by my ball winder, so that I've got no excuse not to grab the needles this evening and make a start. Thank you so much again, Fee. I'm loving this, absolutely loving it. That colour combination, absolutely glorious. I am so grateful, such a lucky girl. Thank you so much. Day 3 of my lovely advent from Flourish Fibres, and yesterday evening I'm really happy to say I managed to start my habitation throw, and I knit up the first mini, which was the Mahonia berries, I think it was called. Oh, this light is awful today, even with my extra light. I haven't got the light set up in the best place, and I literally just joined in that second colour, which I think was called Saxon Blue. So I'm actually going to take this to work as my work project today to try and catch up a little bit, because this pattern's really easy now. I'm just literally repeating and increasing, repeating and increasing. So I usually take a sock project to work, but I think this will be good knitting for work to sort of catch up on my Advent progress. And I have a day 3 to open, and it says on the back, Ivy Leaves. Ooh, look at that. It's a lovely sort of pastel-y lemon yellow. Absolutely delicious. Love it. And how lovely is that going to look against the sea green? Really excited about this throw. Oh, it's going to bring me lots of comfort and joy in autumn and winters to come, and lots of special memories of this beautiful gift from a dear friend. So yeah, looking forward to getting stuck into that today. Day 4, and I'm going to open my lovely Flourish Fibres advent, but I thought I'd show you my progress. I didn't end up doing as much knitting at work yesterday as I sometimes do. I've swapped my routine a little bit. Up until the last couple of weeks, I've been packaging any website orders before I go to work, but because I have a fair amount of downtime because the physical shop's actually quite quiet at the moment, I've taken to taking everything with me into the shop, desk area out the back. So yesterday morning I had quite a few orders to package up, and I've got the same today, so that means less knitting time, but that's good, isn't it? I'm trying to arrange my time so I'm kind of working a bit more efficiently. It's better to be working while I'm at the shop than just sitting around knitting. So of course I'm in the middle of a row, but yeah, I've added a little bit of the second colour to my habitation throw, and I didn't get anywhere near starting that lovely yellow yesterday. I've still got this much left of the Saxon blue to add in, so yeah, it's going to be a little while before I catch up with this one, but that's okay. I knew that it wouldn't be possible to keep up with all of these, having 4 advents, yeah, and only 24 hours in the day and 1 pair of hands. Wasn't going to be possible to keep up, but so far I've kept up with my crochet blanket and the fibre calendar. I've at least spun the singles on the day that I've opened them, and I've also kept up with the fibre part of Caroline's calendar as well, so I'm doing okay, I'm doing okay. Now I've picked this up, I'm sitting here knitting it instead of opening the next exciting package. Put that down. So day 4 for Flourish Fibres is buckthorn berries. I'm wondering if I should start having a little guess at what I think the colour is. You definitely can't see through these bags, so I have no idea what a buckthorn berry looks like. Maybe should I look that up? See if I can find an image and then have a guess at what colour I think it might be. Hold on, bear with. Orange. I wonder if there will be orange in there. What should we say? Yeah, let's go for it. Let's say buckthorn berry gives us orange. I know with natural dyeing you don't always get the colour of the thing. But I'm going to live in hope, because you know I love my orange. Ooh, not quite orange, but very tasty mustard yellow. So that's going to line up next to the more pastel yellow that I got yesterday. So we're going grey, sea green, pastel, brighter yellow. Ooh, fun. Now that colour is gorgeous. I mean, all of these colours are gorgeous, but that's definitely an incentive to get knitting on this, isn't it? To use that beautiful colour. It's day 5 and I'm getting ready to open my package from Flourish Fibres. I'll quickly show you my progress. I've just literally finished adding the colour from day 2, the Saxon blue. I've got a little bit left, as you can see, but my blanket has grown a little bit. I haven't managed to keep up with adding all of the minis, but I'm hoping I will catch up over the weekend, maybe, but I'm not putting any pressure on myself. I do have other knitting to do at the weekend too. Day 5 is logwood. I have heard of logwood in natural dyeing before, and I want to say, I don't know why, I'm no expert and I might be remembering this wrong, but I want to say logwood makes purpley colours, so we shall see if I'm right. Day 5. Yay! I was right. Look at that, it's a lovely lilac-y colour. So I've got 3 of these to wind up now, and I'm going to take this into work with me again today. So I've got these 3 waiting to go. This is the one to go next, and then this, and then we go to the lovely lilac. So I need to stop waffling and get winding, otherwise I'm going to run out of time to do that before I go to work this morning. Day 6 of Advent, and I have a very sleepy cat behind me. Perfect timing. about to open up day 6 of my Flourish Fibre Advent. I did manage to make a little bit of progress on my habitation yesterday while I was at the shop. Not tons, but I have joined in the third colour, that beautiful sort of lemon yellow. So I still have a little bit of catching up to do. I am resigned to the fact, you don't care, do you? But I'm going to be running behind on this project. I think throughout Advent there's just no way I can keep up with everything, but that's okay. They're all started, and rather than just opening up these minis and putting them in a box or a bag and not working on them for ages, they're all getting used. So I'm really pleased to have picked up projects and started all of them. This is logwood exhaust. So I think an exhaust is where you've dyed one batch of yarn and then there's still some colour left in the water, so you can dye another batch. Is that right? Dyers out there, natural dyers? I'm not sure. So I'm kind of imagining this would be maybe a lighter colour, a lighter version of the beautiful sort of lilac-y purple. So that was yesterday's. Oh, the sun's just coming in at the wrong angle. So we shall see. And yes, oh, I've got to hold it back here, don't hold it in the sun. So you can see it's just a even paler lilac-y colour. Can I hold it closer to the camera there? Not really. I'll pop in a video shot as always anyway. Day 7, and I haven't managed to work on my habitation throw for a couple of days, so I'm definitely quite a few skeins behind. It's probably the calendar that I'm most behind on, but that's absolutely okay. I will enjoy catching up on it whenever I'm able to. There are some beautiful colours to look forward to knitting up into that, so it will be an absolute joy and pleasure when I do get round to doing it. Sorry, drinking my morning cuppa. I've had a bit of a scratchy throat for the last couple of days and a slightly sort of blocked nose, so I think I've got a sort of mild cold. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse. Right, day 7, and on the back it says lac, and I have no idea what that is, so I couldn't even take a guess as to the colour. So let me just Google lac, see if I can find any information. Maybe it's this: a resinous substance deposited on the twigs of various trees. Could that be it? Lac grows on plants. So yeah, I'm going to assume it's this resinous secretion. Maybe if you're watching this feed, you can correct me or point me in the right direction. So I have no idea what a resinous secretion would look like. I'm thinking along the lines of lichen, which is green, and I know that gives sort of yellowy colours and orangey colours. We've had a couple of yellows in the calendar already, so let's go for orange. Not even close. It's a absolutely gorgeous pink. I'm sat underneath the light, so I'll definitely pop a video in like I've been doing. That is so pretty. I'm not super a pink person. I don't dislike any colours, but pink is probably my least favourite. But that is an absolutely beautiful sort of pale rosy kind of pink. I love that. Advent day 8. I can't believe we're 8 days in already. Be even more by the time I post this video. Day 8 of Flourish Fibres Advent, and the colour is Weld. And again, I have no idea what to expect. We had pink yesterday, so Weld. I'm gonna say blue. I have no idea. No, it's another yellow. Wow. Look at that. Woo, that is really bright, isn't it? It's not quite as bright as is blowing out on the camera. That's a little bit better. That's an amazing colour. Loving seeing all of these different colours you can get from plants, natural things. It's just amazing, isn't it? Sorry, I'm so fascinated, I keep looking at the thing rather than at the camera, which is why my eye line is off in a lot of these videos. I've got quite far behind on my habitation throw, but that's okay. I'm managing to keep up with some of the other projects. So I always knew it was going to be a big ask to be able to keep up every day with 4 advent calendars. So I'm happy with the progress that I'm making so far, and I know I'll catch up with habitation soon. Good morning, it's Advent day 9. I think I need to try and wrap up the Flourish Fibres vlog for now, because I thought I'd have them all done in the first few days of December, and it's going to be a long one if I don't try and wrap it up now. So yeah, I'll try and edit and upload this in the next couple of days. Yes, I am wearing a hat indoors. No, it's not because I am super cool. I know the youngsters like to wear hats all the time. I think you need a super slouchy hat for that. It's just blinking freezing up here in my craft attic this morning. So I thought I'd just grab a hat. I'm wearing my Lancashire Winter, which is a design by my lovely friend Ruth. So, number 9, and it says on the back, chamomile / indigo. Now I know indigo gives bluey colours. I don't know what would happen with chamomile. I want to say chamomile is yellowy kind of colours when you do natural dye, but as we've already established, I know nothing about natural dyeing. So I'm going to say green. Blue and yellow, green. Let's have it open and see what we've got. Oh, I was right. Yeah. Yay me. Yay me. See, look, I am cool. It's the hat. Need to wear a hat all the time indoors. So look at that. That is a gorgeous green. It's blowing out a little bit. But yeah, it's a lovely, what I would call a spring green. So I shall look forward to adding that into my blanket soon. I've got a fairly big to-do list today for work, but I'm hoping there's a little bit of project bag sewing involved in that, and I need to take regular breaks for my silly sciatic pain when I'm sat at the machine. So I'm going to have a Flourish Fibres day today, and on my breaks I'm going to be knitting on my habitation throw, I think. Yeah, that's the plan for the day. It's 4:30. I need to grab my Cozy Memories blanket. I've literally just lit the fire, so this room's not warmed up yet, but I'm taking a break from work. I've got a couple more bits to do, but they can wait until a little bit later this evening. I haven't managed to do much in the way of knitting. I'd totally forgotten that we had to take Newt to the vets today just for her boosters, so that kind of disrupted the day a little bit. I'm going to treat myself to an hour's worth of knitting in front of the fire, make myself a cuppa, grab a little treat and do a little bit of knitting. So I've made myself a cup of tea from the Advent from Caroline, and I've got one of the waffles that she sent too. As far as my habitation goes, I am mid-row again, but I've got to the end of the 3rd colour now. So what are we? We're day 9 and I'm on colour 4, so quite far behind, but so that was Mahonia berries, Saxon blue, ivy leaves, and I needed to find that in my bag. This is a bag from Eldenwood Craft that she did in collaboration with Yantan Tetherer Yarns a few years ago. I'm keeping all of my minis in here, the ones that are wound and the ones that need winding. I'm about to join in this glorious yellow that I think was from the buckthorn berries, if I remember rightly. I've popped the Christmas tree lights on too, so it's nice and cosy. I think the only thing I need to do to add to the coziness is maybe light a candle or two. Leave that waffle to warm up a little bit first. It's about 5:30. I've been happily knitting away on and off for an hour or so, and I have made some inroads into my fourth colour, the buckthorn berry yarn. I think it's looking pretty glorious. I think it will take me a while to catch up, given I'm knitting day 4 and I've just opened day 9. But I know each and every mini skein that I add to this is going to be a joy, and I love how this pattern is just showing off all of the individual colours. I think that seems like a good place to end this vlog. I hope you have enjoyed visiting my advents with me, and I'm sure I'll come back later in the month to show you my progress and share some of the other things that have been in my advent packages. So until we get to spend time together again, I hope you get to do some of the things that you enjoy. Great big woolly hugs to you all. Bye for now.